Greetings, disciples of devastation, and welcome back to the Atomic Playground.
Objection!
Wow, you jumped the gun on me, Ruben.
Okay, my bad.
I mean, still. Nicely done.
You're not welcome!
I guess we have to find out what Mr. Saw remembers.
Mr. Solomon? Of course, we prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning.
And the court would also like to have all the evidence presented and available for perusal before the trial starts.
I know, right?
That'd be nice.
These concentrations are harming your credibility. That seem rather distraught.
My apologies, Your Honor. Must have been the shock of finding the body.
Very well, Mr. Sobek. Let's hear your testimony once more, please.
One more time. Witness testimony. Hearing the time.
Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment. It wasn't there. Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. That must have been what I saw. Wow, that's wildly inconsistent.
Yeah.
You saw what? I guess that would explain it.
It sounds like his beard is like slowly making its way into his mouth.
The defense may cross-witness.
Cross-witness the examined.
The defense may cross-examine the witness.
Gladly. Cross-examination. Hearing the time. Okay, actually I didn't hear the time. I saw it. He saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim.
That's not it.
Yeah, because it's a statue.
Yeah.
Objection. Wait just a moment. The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was the statue. Now, how is this supposed to be a clock?
What? Your objections and your evidence, you just who do you think you are?
Just answer the question, Mr. Sot.
Hey, I saw it there, okay? That's a clock!
Your Honor, if I may.
Yes, proceed.
As the witness stated, this statue is indeed a clock. The neck is a switch. You just tilt it and it says the time out loud. And it doesn't look like a clock. As it doesn't look like a clock, I submitted it as a statue. My apologies.
Wow, this trial is just devolving.
Yeah, this is... I declare mistrial.
No, not mistrial. You want this guy to go... Oh, no, you want to save your guy and then sue you. Oh, yeah, okay. Got it.
Oh, what was the table clock after all? Oh, well, right. There appears to have a witness testimony. Was correct. This is a clock. Do you have any problems with this testimony?
Yes, I do. Your Honor, there is a gaping hole in the witness's testimony. If only I could see it. The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hand. Yet the witness testified that he never entered the apartment.
Score.
Clearly, a contradiction.
Score.
The witness knew it was a clock because he...
Went into the apartment.
You're lying. You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder.
Oh, yeah. Prove it! Prove I went in there!
That is just what I intend to do. I'll do better than that. I can prove you were the one who killed her. You struck her with the clock, and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard.
We're in the court! Please continue, Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Sot, the sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable. since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. That voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time. What's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture. Baseless? Just look at the witness's face. The judge is up there having a stroke.
Where to elaborate? Just strike the victim with the mark.
I never. Look, the clock. I heard. No, I mean, I saw.
Ah.
What the heck? Shut up! I hate you. It was him. I tell you, it was him. I saw him. He killed her, and he should burn. Give him death.
Order the court, I said.
Your Honor, a moment, please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claims. You okay there?
Yeah. All right, let's do this.
Mr. Wright.
Your Honor?
The witness already.
The judge is getting more and more incomprehensible as time goes on. He's gonna turn into a walrus by the end of the case.
Here from the clock. Here from the clock. Do you have any evidence?
The whole case is riding on this. I'd better think it through carefully. Your Honor, the sound Mr. Sod heard was definitely this clock. A fact which is clear if you simply... Yeah. Let's sound the clock. Now, here in this court. Your Honor, may I have the clock? I'm going to point at you until I get it. I ask the court to listen very carefully. I think it's 8:25.
I'd say he is a strange way to announce the clock.
Well, he is the thinker, after all.
What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright?
Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is now? It's 11:25. Ack! As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Sod heard and the actual time of death. So, Mr. Sod, try to talk your way out of this one.
You forgot one thing.
Uh-oh. What's he talking about now?
Well, it may seem like the clock is running 3 hours slow. It proves nothing. How do you know? It was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder. If you can't prove that, you don't have a case.
Ah, he's right. How am I going to prove that? Damn it! I was so close.
Mr. Wright? Would you like to prove evidence? This is murder crime.
Yes, Your Honor.
This means that I cannot let you indict the witness. Unfortunately. This ends the cross-examination of Mr. Frank Sullivan.
Oh.
I came all the way down here to testify, and look what happens. You treat me like a criminal. A criminal? You lawyers are all slime.
Grr, I almost had him. Sorry, Larry. I failed you. There's nothing I can do about it now. Wow.
Really? You're gonna get him that easily? Not so fast, Mr. Sawit!
Mia, I mean, Chief.
Listen up, right? Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think!
But, Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was slow the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that.
But that doesn't mean you can't still win. Try thinking out of the box. Don't waste time doubting the... What? Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow and... think through it! Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason, and you'll have your proof.
99% of you is flawless, but that 1%.
Right? Oh my goodness, I can't believe I had to say that.
Nice pun.
Can you think of a reason as to why the clock would be 3 hours slow?
Yes, I can. If only to get you to shut up. Wait. Maybe I can prove it.
You must have evidence somewhere that can prove it, right?
Right.
Oh,
Wrong.
that was his name, not a question. Find it and let them have it!
But just like walk over and give it to him, or?
Oh, Mr. Wright. We're saying the clock was all right, slow. I'll be telling you America. Have we found out that it's to support this way?
Of course. There is a piece of evidence. There is a piece. Manamna. Do. There is a piece of evidence in the court record that can prove my claim beyond a doubt.
Tough words. Let's see if you can pull this one off.
This evidence and provide the clock was running slow.
The passport. She was in Paris.
So, are they in England then?
I have no idea. The victim had just returned home from abroad the day before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours.
Oh, so it's US.
When it's 4 p.m. here, it's 1 o'clock a.m. the next day there. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast. The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard when you struck her dead in her apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Saw It? Or should I say, Mr. Did It?
Oh, so bad.
Oh gosh!
Wow, he just seized in the middle of the courtroom. Did he pop a cyanide pill?
I don't know.
Order, right track.
Well, since the defendant, or since the prosecuting witness is dead,
This case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected.
somebody clean this dead witness out.
Lucy Payne, your witness.
He was arrested and was taken away, Your Honor.
Very well. Mr. Wright,
Yes, Your Honor.
what do I have to say? I've never seen someone complete an offense so quickly.
Even though it was kind of a rough start.
And find the two culprits at the same time.
Thank you, Your Honor.
At this point, this is only a formality, but this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butz, not guilty.
Yay! Ooh,
They have
wow.
confetti
in the
inside
courtroom?
There is no order in this court.
Remember that. This court is attacked.
Yay, pizza party! It turns out that Frank Saw It was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check and to see when people... Good night, I can't talk. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check and see when people were out of the house. That day.
I need to choose a character that uses my regular voice.
When Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Saw It let himself in to do his dirty work. While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Saw It grabbed the nearest blunt object, 420 blazing, he could find.
That's so bad. The nearest blunt object.
August 3rd, 2:32 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby, number 2.
Oh, are we...
Phew, I still can't believe we won.
Right? No. Right? Good job in there. Congratulations.
Now you decide to go more normal.
That's my courtroom voice!
It's like your power play. Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you.
Not at all. Not at all. You fought your own battles in there. It's been a while since I've seen a trial end on such a satisfying note.
I've never seen the Chief looking this happy. If she's this glad, imagine how Larry must feel. My life is over! Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now?
Slap him.
Oh, Nick. Don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon.
Wow, that's dramatic.
Good. Wait, no, I mean bad. Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed. But my Cindy Windy's gone, man.
Oh, man.
Gone forever.
Oh.
Larry, she was a stone cold. Never mind.
Congratulations, Harry.
Harry?
Yes, you. I can practically see the headlines now. Harry Butz. Harry Butz innocent. That was with the amount of puns in this game. That was on purpose.
Thanks. I really owe you one. I won't forget this ever. Let's celebrate. Dinner, movie, a night treat.
Wow. Oh no, I couldn't.
Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook. Oh, hey. Here, take this. It's a present.
A present? For me?
The
murder weapon? Yeah, that's... Wait, wasn't this the evidence that...
Actually, I made this clock for... Man, I can't get a voice down for this guy. Actually, I made this clock for her. I made it for her. I made one for...
Guy.
Yeah. Like, I made one for her and one for me.
Really? You made this?
With your own two hands?
Well, thank you. Hold on. If he made it, why was it that many hours off from Paris? Unless she took it with her. That's different. Okay, I thought she purchased it in Paris. Oh, my bad. I was about to blow a hole in this case.
Yeah! The case is over, Ruben! Stop!
Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento.
Yo, Nick. Can you believe it?
Oh, surfer dude.
I was so into that chick, and she was just playing me for a fool. She was like a stone cold... No. Don't that just make you want to cry? Larry.
Are you so sure?
Excuse me?
Wow. Wow. I think she thought quite a lot of you. Don't lead him on. She's dead. That's so mean. Why would you give that guy hope?
Nah, you don't gotta sympathize with me. It's okay.
Oh, I'm not just sympathizing. Really. Isn't that right? Don't you have something to show your friend? Something that proves how she felt about him? Hint, hint.
Oh yeah, right. What the heck is she talking about?
Take that!
Check this out, Larry. Proof positive you weren't just some chump to her. Huh? What about that clock? This is the clock you made for her, Larry. And she took it with her when she traveled. Whatever, she probably just needed a clock, that's all.
She didn't have a cell phone?
You think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to take traveling.
She could have taken a watch?
Well, make of it what you will. Hey, Nick. I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Really, I am, thanks. Hope that made him feel a little better.
That's so bad. Right? I hope you see the importance of evidence now. Also, hopefully you realize how things change depending on how you look at them. People too. We never really know if our clients are innocent or guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. And in order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. Right?
Wrong. I mean,
Listen, learn, grow, strong. Never let go of what you believe in. Never. Well, I think our work here is done. Shall we be off?
yeah, I guess so.
Say, how about dinner? On me.
Yes, please.
I'll drink a toast to innocent Butz.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of Harry, you were saying part of why you became a lawyer was because of him.
Yeah, part at least.
You'll have to tell me more about it sometime. Maybe over drinks. Snap, she is
Wow.
coming strong.
There is a whole lot of unethical behavior here.
I know, she's his boss.
And so, my first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Hey Nick, it's good to have friends, but I'm pretty sure he's not going to pass, unless you count the clock you gave me." I didn't know it then, but that clock was soon going to be at the center of another incident.
Oh, great.
And my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry would be one promise that I wouldn't be able to keep. The end.
Of course. Just like Anna.